In this video, we're going to be adding stairs to our bungalow design. And where we left off is we had added some finished floors on the main level, and we're going to start drawing our stairs. When you start drawing stairs, you always want to start at the bottom of the stairs. So start initially with the bottom step and as if you were walking up the stairs. We are going to add stairs between our basement and our main floor, so it'll be helpful for us if we look at our basement floor plan and start drawing the stairs there. I've thought about this a little bit, how I want my stairs to look, and I've decided that I want my stairs to be U-shaped stairs. So they'll have one flight of stairs. If you follow my cursor, it'll travel up, and then there'll be a landing, which will travel over to my left, and then there'll be a second flight of stairs that will continue up to the first floor. So when we look at it from overhead, it looks like an upside down U. So to use the stair tool, you're just going to come here and click stairs. And now you'll be in a stairs editor. You can tell because you've got the green check mark and the red X. Once we've added the stairs, we're going to click the green check mark. To start, I'm going to left click my mouse and you'll see a preview with some stairs. And I've just noticed I've got a little ahead of myself. What I do want to do is I'm just going to close off the editor. We'll do that again. And before you start, make sure you set up your constraints. So the base level, we have these stairs starting in the basement. That makes sense. But we do want them to go up to the first floor. Okay, so we're going to click this drop-down menu. Now we have the first floor access. We also need to remember that our floors, our finished floors, have some thickness. And in the previous video, we added some finished floors that had a 1/4 inch of thickness. So I'm going to put in an offset in my basement and the same thing on my first floor of 1/4 of an inch to account for the thickness of the floors in the stair layout. Okay, once we've done that, we can click apply. And now we're ready to left click to start the process. So we can see a couple things. One is if you notice in the gray type at the bottom of the very first stair, it says 3 risers created, 12 remaining. So this is an indicator for us as we're designing this, how many stairs we've added and how many are left to go. So as you see, as I add stairs and I got into 7, that there are 8 remaining. For me, I'm doing U-shaped stairs. It would be nice if I had an even number of stairs, but I don't. I need 15. I can tell that because I can look over here and see desired number is 15. Okay, so I'm going to divide that roughly in half. So I'm going to add 7 risers for my first flight of stairs. So when I get there, I'm going to left click. And now I'm going to start my second flight of stairs. And as I go up, I'm going to get to 8 risers. That says there's 0 remaining, so I can left click. All right, there's my set of stairs. I can click the green check mark to finalize those edits, but if I decided I wanted to change something, I can click again on my stairs and I can edit them. Okay. In the editing tool, what I think I want to do is I want to move this flight of stairs over to the right so they're a little closer to my first flight of stairs over here. So I can use the move tool and we can grab this set of stairs and hopefully drag it over. Okay, not working. Let's keep going. Let's try again. Let's go to edit, move. And I think what I need to do is hit escape. I'm going to pre-select. And now I'm going to move them. And that works. Okay, so now I can zoom in and line them up a little closer to each other. If I'm happy with that, which I think I am, I'm going to finalize those edits by hitting the green check mark. And there's my stairs. Now, a couple things we need to add. One is we need to add a hole in our first floor so we can actually extend stairs through the floor. Okay. Right now, if we looked at the 3D view, this would look a little goofy. So you can see I still have my floor. There's some railing popping up through it, but no stairs. So we need to make a hole to accommodate those stairs. To do that, we're going to go back to our basement plan, and we're going to come over here to the opening tab. In the opening tab, we can start drawing where our stairs opening is going to be. So I recommend for ease of use, and because we're learning this, that you just make an opening around your entire staircase. Okay, that includes the hand railing. So you'll see on the edges of these stairs around the perimeter, there actually is a hand railing, all pre-done. This was all automatic. I didn't have to think about hand railing. It just kind of got done for me. So I made a box, and you can see those purple lines that enclose the stairs. So when I'm happy with that opening, I can click the green check mark to finalize that edit. Okay, now if I look at my first floor plan, I see that my opening's still not coming through. So I've done something not quite right. If I can select my opening, so I'm back in my basement plan, I'm going to click the opening, and we're going to look at our constraints. So we can notice that the base constraint is basement, which it should be. And same thing like the stairs, we want to put an offset of 1/4 inch to match the thickness of our finished floors. What wasn't done right was the top constraint. Okay, so it went from the basement to the basement. That's obviously not going to be very effective. So we can select from the basement to the first floor. And we're going to put in, again, at our first floor, we're going to tell it that is a 1/4 inch offset for the finished floors. And we can click apply. Okay. That's why it's always a good idea to switch through your floor plans, make sure everything makes sense. And even to check your 3D view. Okay, 3D view tells you quite a lot pretty quickly. Here we can see we've got some steps coming through a hole in the floor, which is sort of what we want. A couple things I want to do with this stair location is I would like to move it up against this wall that you'll see highlighted, get it out of the middle of the house. And it would probably be safe if I were to go ahead and put some hand railing around this opening so no one falls down through the stairs. So to do that, I'm going to go to my first floor plan because that shows me that wall. I am going to make sure I've got my stairs highlighted and also my stair opening. I'm going to hit the control button and left click on that stair opening. I think I have everything at this point. So we're going to see. We'll go to use the move edit tool. And we'll grab it here and we're going to move it over to the wall. And you can see that this is roughly placed where we want it. Okay. And we'll pick up another video talking about hand railing.